Hi Virgos, and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your July 15th through the 31st tarot and spiritual reading. So, this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If it doesn't resonate with you guys, don't take the messages. You can check out your Moon, your Rising, your Venus. They might resonate better. Or even just your opposite sign. I've been telling everybody to check out their opposite signs, especially this month. With the eclipses in opposite signs, it's bringing up a lot of what's on the other side of us. And I apologize for not getting a first half of the month reading for you guys, or just a July general. I was only able to get out a few, and then I got sick and retrograde hit, and it's just been a mess. It's been a mess, and I wanted to get these mid-monthlies out earlier, and in classic Mercury retrograde fashion, I forgot that I had a festival this weekend that I was working, and I forgot that I was going to see my partner play in Shrek, and it was a mess. So I apologize for these readings being out a little bit late, but Virgo. You guys feel almost, the only word I can come up with is raw, because I feel that we have been through so much, and it has left us as a completely different Virgo. It has left the people around us, especially with all this eclipses, all this retrograde, everything that, 2019 has been so far. We're already halfway through. How did that happen? Like, last time I checked, we were in January, and we were on that first Capricorn eclipse, and now here we are at the second one. And it's not even the last one. So what does that mean with all the retrograde in Capricorn? We have Saturn retrograding in Capricorn. I believe Pluto is still retrograding in Capricorn. It is, on top of that, we have Uranus. Sorry, not Uranus. Uranus is actually direct in Taurus. But we have Mercury that's now retrograde. We have Chiron that just went retrograde. The wounded healer in Aries just went retrograde. So a lot of old stuff is coming up, and I feel especially so for you guys. There are people, situations, past stuff here. Yep. People coming in with love offers, old lovers, old people that, we dated. Wow. Do you see the way it just got red when I brought the color? I'm sorry. That always makes me laugh. I don't have a very professional lighting system. So when I did, yeah, guys, again, it has you seeing things in the rose-colored glasses. It makes me want to tint the whole video red, honestly. I just want to, edit it and make it all red and pink. But if you guys have been watching the other signs, if you have been looking at your other placements, and that aren't just Virgo, then you know that what we've been saying this month is that this is the month where the universe is ripping off our rose-colored glasses. Whatever we have been looking at in that rose color's light, relationships, people especially, it's like somebody walked up to us, punched us in the face, the rose-colored glasses fell off. We realized they just broke my nose. The glasses are irreparable. What the hell do I do? And then the person runs away, and you're like, I just have to figure out what just happened. Like, everything just kind of fell apart. I just got punched in the face. Reality just checked me. And the Page of Cups here, I forgot what is in Pisces right now. Forgive me, guys. I am not an astrologer, so I know what I know, but I can't. It's just been such an insane month that it's like I can't keep track of everything right now. It's been a mess. Everything feels messy. It feels extreme. Again, emotions are running high. And when Mercury goes, see the way it just changed colors? And I was already thinking, I look super white in this lighting, but it's kind of nighttime, and I don't have the best lighting system, I'll be honest with you guys. We'll work on that in the future, but I usually just go by natural light, so it's really overcast, and it's already getting to be dark. So, again, I apologize for all the lighting changes, but you know what? Maybe it's meant to be that way for a reason. It's kind of fun. There's drama. There's fluctuation of feelings. This is Cancer season feeling, fluctuation of feelings. Our feelings are all over the place, honestly. All these buried emotions are coming up. And I'm doing this the day before the 16th, which is that full moon Capricorn partial lunar eclipse, the second eclipse in the opposite sign of Cancer, in Cancer season, when we already had an eclipse in Cancer earlier in the month in the solar region. So now we're having a lunar one. I can't even believe the way that this month works out. It's insane. You know, it's also having this interesting aspect where it's a little over 2 degrees from Pluto, bringing this expose type of energy, exposing secrets, exposing areas. Yeah, here we go. Page of Pentacles reverse, the World both just popped out. So we're closing out chapters, but I want to be honest with you guys. The energy that I get from this is we might want to delve back into the toxic, to delve back into what is coming to us this month. And Virgo, you guys need to move forward. This chapter is closed. Whenever I see the World, we are having a closing of a chapter. The world is opening up to us. We're coming to a point of completion of a cycle. So when I see the World here, and I see it with this Page of Cups and Page of Pentacles reversed. Sorry guys, I had to fix, I thought the light was going to fall down, which it almost did, because the cat's bopping around in the back, but I had to move her. Anyways, so no more Miss Kitty knocking over the whole set. But whenever I see the World, you know, it feels like we have reached that level. We're getting the recognition. We're attaining the goal that we have so long to reach. And this feels like a test. This month feels like a test. With all the retrograde stuff, the people coming back. When you see the Page of Pentacles in reverse there, you know, there's a rebellious energy. Also, I always see it as kind of an energy where we might be privy to stagnation. What's the word I'm looking for? Putting things off for another day. Procrastination. We might be a little bit procrastinating. We might be a little bit procrastinating. We might be procrastinating on situations, on dealing with emotional situations here, on dealing with our emotions, about people, about stuff that's coming up. And it's asking us to fully close this out. What are you guys still holding on to, especially exes, old situations, hopes for somebody to come back in, something to work out, this person to be different than, you know, the way that they were in the past, the situation to be different? You have to let it go. When I see the World here with this, it just feels so much to me like you need to let something go. We've come to an energy of, you know, we've come to a placement of completion here. We have labored for this, so don't sell yourself short now. Don't put yourself in a position where you're not getting to where you need to go. You're not moving past a situation from the past. I know that a lot of us might want to hope that somebody's coming in to offer something great, but in reality, it's greedy and it's not what you think it is. So, see how the rose color just came back on? Don't put on the rose-colored glasses when they come in. Take them off. And see the situation for what it is. Let it go. We might really want to hope the best out of somebody. Oh, they've changed. The situation's different. Whether this be love, whether this be a past friendship, somebody that's hurt us, somebody that's done us wrong. Oh, yeah, you know what? Maybe it'll be fine this time. It'll be great. It'll be okay. I'm going to be honest, Virgo. No, it's not okay. It's time to close the situation out. We're seeing... What am I, Virgo? Oh... My Virgo. Oh, guys. Excuse me. Did not mean to choke like that. We're not happy about this situation, are we? Virgos. Three of Cups reversed. We need to be careful about who we're being, and it's not even so much about you guys indulging too much, drinking too much, eating too much, having too much fun, going off. It's not that. That's really not what this is for me. I feel that there are third-party negative situations that might be tempting us for some of you. Friendships, situations that we definitely should have left in the past here. It's very disillusioned, you know. Again, look at what this comes right next to is the World, you know. This is disillusionment, and we need to have... This is such, like, they're just such opposite energies here to me, you know what I mean? Let me put it this way so that we can look at it better. But, It's like there's achievement, there's your goal, you're achieving your goal, you're achieving where you've been trying to get to. There's a sense of achievement throughout this end of the month here, a sense of closing out huge chapters, being a new Virgo. So don't let the past back in. Don't let people that make you that old Virgo, that make you somebody less than who you are now, come back in to tempt you, to taunt you, to instigate you. Okay, whether again it's a bad friendship, third-party situations, fear of third-party situations. It might even just be a fear of, oh my god, my partner's cheating on me, oh my god, this is happening. That's causing you to be this way. And I have to be honest, Virgo, it just feels like that whole situation is over. Like there's nothing there to be afraid of. And even if there is something real coming in, you cannot give this the time of day. Again, I feel like that's more of somebody trying to come in. Wow. Yep, 10 of Swords, and your cards are popping out very nicely, and I'm excited because this is my last mid-monthly here, and I was like, do I have the energy for this? I don't know. And then it was like, no, Virgo moon coming through strong. I'm a Virgo moon, if you guys didn't know that. I definitely vibe with the Virgo energy. I've had a lot of very close, intense relationships with Virgos in my life as well. I get you guys. I really do. I get the stress, the anxiety, I feel honestly that you guys might be the most anxious sign. So with this retrograde energy and things feeling so unstable, so misty, so confusing, you know, what's going on? You know, I can't see the forest through the trees, and that makes me feel unstable. What's happening? I need to know, or else I don't know what to do. And I'm just going to, you know, delve back into that toxic crap, those toxic relationships, those people coming back in saying one thing, but really offering nothing at all. So no matter how much you want to believe that a past situation has changed, that, you know, people can change the way that you have, they cannot. The people that are coming back in, they have not changed, and we need to uphold our values. We need to uphold our dignity, who we are now. What are the values of who you are now versus the person that you were then? Or even, it feels to me like you're expecting this person to be the same as they were before, or the situation to be almost the same as it was before, but you have grown, you have changed, and so has this person, so has this situation. It has ended, and you are privy to falling victim to having these swords put back in again, to remembering that pain, to having this person come back in and bring up all those swords again. So what have we... Again, this is, what are your principles now? They're not the same as they were when the situation was prevalent again, and you guys know that. This is something from the past. This is Mercury retrograde, past situations, people, stuff are coming back, exes especially. When I do see this set 10 of Swords, though, it does feel... Die! I'm so sorry. I guess it kind of feels like that too. Somebody's coming down and smashing you like a little bug, like, wait, what just happened? And maybe that is how you feel, because there was like a little fruit fly or a gnat right here, and I was like, I hate bugs like that. And I don't know what it is, but my blood, my skin, whatever it is, I can put on anything and I will still get more bug bites than anybody else around. So I don't mess with bugs. I don't fuck with bugs. I know that they are all part of creation, and I do appreciate some of them, but not those ones. So... anyways, 10 of Swords, you might feel that the universe is coming and smashing you just like I just did to that little bug. And you're like, why would you bring this back in for me to be smashed and stabbed on the ground this way? Why would you bring me back in to be dismembered, to be stabbed in the back, to be hurt in this kind of way here? And the 7 of Swords, that's 7. I always get the 7 and the 9 in this deck confused, because it's like the same looking guy here. But the 7 of Rods here is... especially when it's reversed, feels very defenseless, very vulnerable, and that is what Mercury retrograde is bringing up for you guys. You are vulnerable to these feelings again, to being defeated, to being hurt, to being stabbed in the back. So don't put yourself in that position. You are vulnerable to allowing your judgment, your barriers, your boundaries that you have built up to lax, because you cannot see the forest through the trees. You don't really believe that you have all the things and all the power, and, you know, the choice here that you really do have. You feel totally out of power, you know, it's been taken from your hands. You are weak. It's like suddenly your knees are buckling. That's the energy, that's the energy, the feeling that I'm getting, the imagery that I'm getting is your knees are buckling, Virgo, because you want to give in to something that you know, or somebody that you know is very bad for you. A situation that you know is toxic, not healthy, that you were supposed to get rid of. And for some reason, you've been holding on to it in the back of your mind. And it's like, let it go, Virgo. Let it go. Okay? You need to uphold your principles. You need to uphold who you are now. And not let... Because you have changed here, okay? You have grown so much, Virgo. We've been over this. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know the journey you guys have been on. I've been reading it for a while now. And you guys have been on this very painful mountain climb here, and you're close to the top. You're so close. You have become a different person than you were when you started this journey. And here is that one person, that one situation that can always, you know, come up from behind you and kick you in the back of your knees, buckling your knees, like I was saying earlier, bringing you to the ground. There's one person, one situation that can do that, and it's like, there it is. And it is so tempting to go backwards, and I'm getting chills as I say this. It's so tempting, but wait for people to show their true colors. Wait for the situation to become clearer. Wait until you can see this from a different perspective. The Hangman. Go within. You know, tie yourself up. Let the universe tie you up in a situation. You are in a pause, and you should not be pushing forward with a situation like this, especially if it's coming from your past, a very painful past. Advice. Let me get some advice here. What do my Virgos need to know for advice from their higher selves, their spirit guides? I don't even know what to say. So no swords. When I see this as an advice card, you know what this is. You know what the person here is offering you. All you have to wait is for the person, the situation, to reveal themselves as exactly what they are. A sneaky fox, a stealer, a cheater, something that you didn't expect. And people are revealing themselves. People that you thought you knew are revealing themselves to be something totally different in this season. And we cannot expect people to be where we are at. We cannot expect what we are, we cannot expect the same of others this month that you would like to, because it makes sense and it's equal and it's logical. Yeah, it is. Of course so, Earth sign. Of course so, Virgo. But this season isn't about logic. Where's this all leaving you? Be aware that there are people, situations that will try to take from you. If you feel off, if you feel even for a second that something is off, that someone's being sneaky, that something's going on, you're probably right. But wait it out. Hangman it. Wait it out. Alright, where's this leaving you guys? Knight of Rods. It's leaving you in a position as you enter Leo season, though, to follow your own path passionately. I like the Knight of Rods because he feels very unhindered, very uncumbered. Is that the word? Is that even a word? Uncumbered. He's not weighed down by other things, other obligations, other people, past situations. He is moving forward on his own path. He knows what his truth is. He's got something that he is passionate about, and he's ready to show the world here. I love him. I love the Knight of Rods because he's traveling a path really dominated by his own belief here, by his own excitement, his own sense of adventure. He doesn't know so much where he's going, but he follows his passions and what he wants to do, what means something to him, what, drives him. Hold on one sec. So, at the end of this month, it really leaves you in a position where you are following your own path, following what you're passionate about, following, again, your own light here. And that's that fire push. We do have Mars in Leo. Even though Mercury is retrograding in Leo, we do have Mars in Leo. And as soon as the sun enters it, and it feels like by the time that retrograde is done, we're finally, I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, I might be wrong about this, but I believe I remember seeing that the retrograde ends on the same day that we have that new moon in Leo, which is going to give us a real jumpstart, a real push forward here, a real ability to step into what feels, You know those currents, I'm sure everyone here has seen Finding Nemo. I'm sure you have. And if you haven't, like, get off of my channel, go watch Finding Nemo, and then come and talk to me, because, like, what are you doing? But, it's the best. But, if you haven't, there's a part where they go, or they're swimming with all the turtles, they're on this big current, the undercurrent or whatever. I can't think of what it's called off the top of my head, which is horrible, because I wanted to be a marine biologist, and I should know these things. But it feels like that's like you suddenly slip into that as soon, as we hit that end of the month, as soon as we hit Mercury retrograde is, being over here. You guys are on the up and up, but we have to push through these temptations, the temptation to delve back into that toxic energy, to allow it back in, to allow that person, that situation to come back in when we know it is not right for us. Let's go on to love, though. Let's go on to your love and romance energy. All right, Virgos. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Love and romance energy this month. Relationships. And again, I just feel very strongly that Mercury retrograde is tempting you in a way that is so bad. It's not good, and yet there it is, and you almost want to give in. You really want to allow this toxic, Nine of Swords. There it is, back in your life. Something that brought you heartache, your worst nightmares, loss of sleep. I can't believe this is happening to me type of energy. Whenever I see the Nine of Swords, it is my Knight of the Long Swords here. It's a lot of times, what you're ruminating on when you can't sleep at night, what you're stressing out about, the things, the thoughts, all the stuff that sticks with you, that tells you you're not good enough, that tells you can never move past this, that you can't have happiness, that you can't have enjoyment. Oh my God, and there it is, back on your doorstep, that person, that situation that brought that Nine of Swords into your life, and here it is. This is my Gustav Klimt deck. That was my Morgan Greer deck, if you were wondering. Two of Swords, there's choices here, because a nightmare has come here. A nightmare has come to life. Something that you did not want to come back into life, something that you really didn't want. And here it is, and you have to wrestle with this. To me, it feels like you need to learn how to push it off, how to make the decision to not give into that energy. It feels like we are grappling, wrestling. There's literally a wrestling card here. They're wrestling each other, pushing against each other. And that's how this feels. You need to, get off of that person, release it, and move on. Wow, okay. Okay. Two cards here. Five of Cups reversed, the Fool. I actually like the Five of Cups upright in this deck. When it's reversed, it's a bad sign, I'll be honest. When it's upright, there's a lot of transparency in our relationships. We can understand, those 3 cups spilled are not worth the 2 cups that we have upright. But when it is reversed, we're getting stuck. We're getting stuck in the masked energy. We're, again, not looking at this in a clear way. And with the Fool in this deck is very interesting in that because it is very different. And the meanings of it are very different. This is foolishness, making decisions that make us feel ashamed, guilty. So again, don't be a fool with your decisions. You will regret it in terms of love this month. And I cannot stress that enough, guys. You guys are extremely susceptible for some reason to this energy, to the past coming back in and knocking you off of the tower, knocking you off of the mountain that you have been trying so hard to climb up. Yeah, Justice reversed. This person, this situation, they're not giving you their truth. This is not a balanced situation. You need to be realistic. If this is a Libra, you might be having a lot of issues with a Libra. You might be seeing something where they have made a fool of themselves. They have brought the Nine of Swords in. But it could also be that we're seeing a very toxic and painful relationship, possibly with a Libra. We're seeing them in a way that we didn't before. Again, when I see Justice reverse here, there's a lot of bias. There's a lot of injustice that we feel has been doled out to us. That hurts. I was about to say, let me just clarify this section here, and then we get the Knight of Swords. It feels like somebody just stabbed me in my gut there. But there's the Knight of Swords. Information, messages, text, calls, a lot of information coming in very quickly, possibly from an air sign. Excuse me, let me get some water. But it's sharp, it hurts. It's to the point, but not in the best way. I would say that this is not the best message that you will be receiving. And also, I will say, you might want to stalk, you might want to peek in on somebody, go on their social media, stalk them, message them, see how they're doing. Again, I get that sharp pain. Don't do it. Really, guys, don't do it this month. This is not a good time to delve back in to the toxic. This is not, I mean, there is no time for this. You should have left this a long time ago. A long time ago, and you know it. I'll get some advice for you. All right, the Lovers reversed, the Four of Wands, the Hierophant. How do I do this? I'm like, how am I going to hold this here? Yeah, the Lovers reversed here. First, we get this. Don't make poor decisions. Your decision making is not good right now. Don't do it. This is not the time to make big love decisions. And I will say that again and again. Only Pisces can do that. Oh my God. Itchy nose. Yep. We got it, guys. When I get an itchy nose like that, that is always a sign that spirit is like, that's it. Yeah, don't make bad decisions. You have bad decisions running in your blood this month. And it's because, you know, the universe is trying to tempt you back out of all the growth that you have completed and show you, hey, this person did too. Nope. No, don't expect people to be... Never expect people to be willing to do what you do, Virgo. And when you don't have that expectations, when you don't assume that of people, you're going to be able to take it a lot slower to realign with yourself here. To me, this feels like take it slow, be present in the moment, be present where you are. Don't make any big moves right now. Trust in your higher self. Trust that it knows what you need to do right now. Okay? We need to stop being concerned with things that don't concern us, that haven't been concerned with us for probably a long time. Don't concern yourself with whatever is coming up with this retrograde energy. It's like, I just feel like this toxic wind, you know, that one person, that one situation that is that Nine of Swords is drifting in this month, and you have to let it go. You have to be willing to turn your back and close your eyes and take a nap. Focus on where you're at. Focus on what you do have, on what you are happy with. You cannot get dragged back into this. Do not get dragged back into the past this month. It's not worth it, and it's not where you should be, and you guys know that. So, let's get some romance angel cards here. Or one at least. Let's get a romance angel card for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Love and relationships for my Virgos. Yeah, please be careful this month, guys. You are like being, you just have like, it feels to me like you were walking through the woods and you really, like there's this amazing bush of berries or fruit or something on the other side, and there's like this pile of leaves and it looks pretty suspicious, and you're like, I think I'll be okay though. You're not going to be okay. You're going to fall in there. You're going to fall in that trap. You're going to break your legs. Someone's going to come and capture you because that's exactly what they're waiting for. You are being set up. There are traps for you this month. Okay? What's coming out here for love? Love and romance energy for Virgos. What do they need to know from the romance angel? Archangel Cromwell, Archangel Raphael. Oh my God, what is going on? Can I get one card, guys? Jesus. Aphrodite, goddess of love. Ooh. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Don't run away from what you do have. What you have is better than what is coming in from the past. You know, whatever the, you know, the breeze blows in from the past year is nothing, you know, it's nothing better than what you do have. Work on what you do have. If you're in a relationship, work on your partnership. Okay? Let's push on here. And again, if it doesn't resonate with you, go check out a reading for your Venus sign. If you guys are really into having, you know, just monthly overall love readings, I'll do those, but just let me know. Stacey DeMarco deck, where is it? Way over there. Okay. Let's get some oracle cards from my Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle, my favorite oracle. Alright, Virgos, from your higher self, your spirit guides, all those that need to come into contact with Virgos. for guidance, advice for the second half of July 2019. Will guide them, aid my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Come on, one card. Okay, we get one. Every time I try to pull one, it's like 7. It's like one doesn't want to come out here. What's going on? Okay, I'm going to take this one. Lady de los Muertos, acceptance and equality. This came up for, I forgot which sign. Maybe it was Aquarius or Leo. They had some intense readings. So be lucky you're not them, at least. You just have one task, and that's not to give in to that toxic crap from the past. Don't let the past back in. Lady de los Muertos, acceptance and equality. So acknowledging that death is a natural process that will enter everyone's life at some time, and perhaps until then we can choose to be life-affirming, takes away much of the fear. Take a light approach to a situation initially, and it may work out better. If you are holding on to something that does not serve you any longer, in particular material things, simplify and let go. But I would say in particular relationships, people, possibly material things, but I'm getting more people and situations. Let it go. All right, Virgos, those are your messages for July 15th through the 31st. I hope you enjoyed them, guys. I'm wishing you guys nothing but the best moving forward this month. If you want to book a private reading, all that information is right below this video in my description box. If you want to get 20% off of your Teespring order at checkout, you can use the code CANCERS to order any of my merch that I designed myself. And if you haven't, guys, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for all of your support. Thank you especially to all my Virgo subscribers. I really appreciate you guys and my notification gang. If you haven't, do click that little bell in the corner after you subscribe, and it'll notify you whenever I am going live, whenever I'm putting up a video. So definitely do that, guys. Make sure to share the video, subscribe to the channel, and have a wonderful second half of July, guys. Namaste, my beautiful, amazing Virgos.